What's going on, guys? Today we got some cheese going on. So I want to talk about this young lady that from Hobbs that had a baby, and just found it very interesting about how she handled her business. She had a baby, and she didn't care about it, and she ended up getting the baby, put it in a bag, throw it in the trash can here in close by in Hobbs, New Mexico. Here's my issue. How does a woman at an age 16 go have sex, get pregnant, supposedly she didn't know she was pregnant, have a baby, and then not care for it? Like, how cruel are some humans? And let's say she wants to get rid of the baby. Like, how does she, you have plenty of options here. You have the baby, go give it to your mom. I'm sure your mom will take care of it. Your grandma, or put it in the system. You know what I mean? There's so many ways to be like, you know what? I don't want to be responsible for this kid. Um, I'm sure there's plenty of people that are struggling out there to have kids that will go through the adoption situation. Although adoption situations are really tough, but I know that there's plans where you have your baby and you just hand over your baby to a family that really wants to have a kid that can't. They'll even pay you for it. Um, like, how do you have it in your heart to be like that? This is what the video describes or shows this young girl getting off her car by a trash can, agarra una bolsa, and she goes and with no regards, no fucks given. That's what's bothering me about that. Grabs it and throws the baby. Boom! Throws the baby in the trash can and just gets on the car like if it was like if it was a regular, you know what I mean, trash bag. It goes about her day, leaves the baby there. The baby gets found by these people that are, for lack of better words, trash pickers. They found the baby. They automatically take care of the baby. They take the baby to the hospital, make sure that the baby's okay, and that's how they found that baby. I mean, they saved that baby's life. But my issue here is, as a person, as an individual, okay, as a guy, I wouldn't be able to do that to my kids or any human. I wouldn't be able to throw a human into a trash can. You know what I mean? Even if I didn't want that baby or whatever. You know what I mean? Because some people will go with, oh, well, she didn't want the baby, but even then, that's a human life that you're throwing away in that regard. How does this happen, man? How does this really happen? Like so many outs, so many ways of getting rid of your baby, and not by literally throwing away the baby like this. Now she's out on probation, or I'm not on bond. I want to say bond instead of probation. Out on bond, and she was charged with attempted murder. Who got her out? Why did they get her out? And if you have the money to get her out, why would you? Why would you find it in your heart to get that person out? Let's say even even if the little 16 or 17-year-old lady girl, she's a woman already. She's already having sex. She's already, obviously she's not 18 yet, but let's say she was my daughter. She throws away the baby and stuff like that. I don't think I'd be able to take her out. I mean, or I would, even because that's your daughter at the end of the day. But like, I would have been like, what the fuck, man? Pichiwa Sean. I would have told her like, hey, like, what are you doing? First of all, you shouldn't be having sex if you can't support the kid. And then, even then, take all these measures, take all these steps that you could do. Tell me like, hey, dad, I don't want to do with this kid.
I'm too young. I still got school. I still got that. I'm sure as a family we'll work together to to raise this kid. I mean, the throwing away a kid at the end of the day is the worst thing a mother or any human being could do. And here, this is where the government or there's issues. I feel like, okay, basically this person just like said, "Fuck this baby, que se muera. I'm done with it. Bye." Boom. Okay, that's cool. That's your decision. The government sees it. Boom. Arrest you, fines you, arrest you. The people they arrest you. You're in there for attempted murder. How is there bond? There's people that have gone into jail for weed, or no matter how many pounds or kilos or whatever you want to call it of drugs, doesn't compare to a human life. How is there bond on a person that just committed attempted murder, but there's no bond for people that have gotten in trouble for drugs? Like there's just higher bonds for people that have carried kilos and stuff like that into the U.S. or stuff like that. Like that doesn't make sense to me.